morning, guys, and it's really early morning. Here we are again. I'm gonna sneeze. So as you can see, it's dark outside. It is 6:10 in the morning and I'm already dressed. I've had breakfast. Oh my goodness, and apparently I can't stop sneezing. I don't know whether it's just because I've started talking and that's like woken something up in my face. I don't know, but super early. I still need to put some makeup on because I look like a bit of a wreck. I need to get some more sleep. But yeah, I'm at work today and I have to get in relatively early because I need to leave at a decent time because Emrys and I are going to the theatre again tonight. So exciting because we haven't been to the theatre in a really long time. We haven't actually had the opportunity to go out, and it's, you know, twice within as many weeks that we're going to the theatre. Tonight we are going to see The Box of Delights, which is one of Emrys's favourite stories for Christmas time. For those of you who don't know, The Box of Delights, it was originally a book and then it was in the 80s, I believe, turned into a BBC drama adaptation, which Emrys and his parents used to watch every Christmas on like one of those VHS box set type things, I believe. Or at least that's how I choose to believe it because I find that incredibly endearing. But yes, they would watch it every Christmas. For Emrys, it's a massive part of his Christmas. And so when I found out that they had adapted it for the stage, I knew that I needed to get him tickets to go and see it. So that's what we will be going to see tonight, and we are going to dinner beforehand. So I'm up super early so that, oh look at my eyes watering, it looks like I'm crying, but I'm not. I look a wreck, don't I? But yeah, that is what we will be doing later today, and right now I am just trying to get myself awake. I have just made myself eat some breakfast and have a coffee, so hopefully that will kick in momentarily. And I've just been catching up on a couple of Vlogmas videos. I opened up my advent calendars, and I've been working on my crochet blanket, which is just so much bigger than it was before. I am going to need to kind of put this down at some point and start putting a bit of work in on my other projects. My knitting projects in particular have really been suffering and have been neglected, but gotta do what makes your heart happy, and right now this is just putting me in such a festive frame of mind. I did want to show you one thing that I forgot to show you in yesterday's vlog, and that is a couple of purchases that I made at the record store in St Albans that we went to before we went to the Christmas market yesterday. Because they have a really lovely record store around the corner from St Albans Abbey, and I managed to pick up a couple of things that I'm really excited about. So when we got into the record store, Emrys and I gravitated straight away towards the original cast recordings section. Had a lot of kind of random stuff, films that I've never heard of, some TV soundtracks, and then tucked in amongst all of those was the complete records of the Phantom of the Opera. So this is the full cast recording. I have the full cast recording on CD and I also have the highlights, but this is the full one on LP, and I started listening to it last night and it is glorious. I'm so happy to have this. So tomorrow, which is my next day off, because hurrah for having a lot of time off before Christmas, I'm gonna sit and crochet and knit or whatever and just listen to this whole thing because it has such a dear place in my heart as someone who grew up loving gothic horror and musical theatre, and this was actually the first West End show that I actually have a memory of going to see when I was 7 years old. So it always will have a very special place in my heart, and I'm so happy to have it on record now so that I can listen to it in all its LP glory. So very happy with that one. And also, can you believe I got that for the princely sum of £5? I mean, I'm thrilled, and it's in pretty much perfect condition as well for a second-hand record. That's pretty awesome. But the other thing that I picked up is one of my favourite albums of all time, which Emrys actually spotted as I was going to pay for the Phantom of the Opera album. He spotted this. This is Florence and the Machine, Lungs. And this is my favourite of Florence and the Machine's albums. I do like her newer stuff, but I just really, really love when her first album came out, and she was just a little bit more rough and ready, and it was just very exciting to hear her album when it first came out. I think she's so much more professional and polished now, and I still love her music, but again, this album has a very, very special place in my heart. I absolutely love it. And listening to it brings back so many memories of being just out of college and getting one of my first acting jobs, and listening to this whilst commuting to and from that job when I was quite a bit younger, many a year ago. But it's just one of those albums that brings back a lot of happy memories of a really exciting time in my life, and plus the artwork is just incredible. I love it so much. It's beautiful, and this one's brand new, still in the wrapper. So it will be in really super nice condition when I listen to it. And it's just makes me very happy. A lot of the records that we have are actually Emrys's. Emrys is very much a collector of things. Once he gets into his head that he wants a certain amount of items from a particular range, he does tend to kind of collect like a mad person. I suppose we both have that in common, being the person with the massive yarn stash, which I consider to be a curated collection. But basically Emrys is the same, so our house is full of lots of tiny little mini collections of bits and pieces, like our pop figures. Emrys has a lot of Doctor Who memorabilia, and our record collection, which is vast, becoming a bit of a beast, but I do love it. But it's really, really nice for me to have two special albums now, which are technically mine and a part of my little record collection, and I'm so happy with both of them. So yeah, hurrah for records, because they just, yeah, they make me happy. In this digital age, it's nice to have something tangible to get out and listen to for a special occasion. I am going to go and brush my teeth, wash my face, probably put a bit of makeup on, although it's really early and my skin is going to be so mad at me for putting makeup on it this early. But I did want to quickly show you my outfit. I am, of course, if you can see here, wearing one of my Robe Bluet dresses. This is my Foxy Lady one, that old favourite, which is still something that I reach for a kind of nice outfit. But I'm also wearing my Chuck sweater, which I love. I do think I want to knit another couple of these because I love wearing them so much. This was made with Knit Picks Wool of the Andes in the I think it's the cadet colourway. It's been a while since I knit this. It's getting on a little bit. And for those of you who watch my podcast regularly, you will know that a lot of my knitted projects have been the result of frogging recently, kind of ripping back old things and repurposing the yarn to make something new. This sweater was pretty much the first time that I ever did that. Originally, this was going to be a kind of lace work cardigan, which I had done, I would say, about 90% of the knitting on, and realised that I didn't like it. Ripped the entire thing back and made this, which is, like I said, one of my favourite sweaters. It knits up incredibly quickly because it's a little cropped number, and the sleeves aren't particularly long either. And it has this lovely cabling, fun detailing on the front, but the rest of it's basically stockinette stitch. So this was one of the first projects that proved to me that completely frogging a project is often the right thing to do in order to make yourself happy in the long run. But yeah, I love it, and I wanted to wear something a little bit nice to work today because I'm going to be going from work straight out later to the theatre, so I won't really have time to titivate too much later on today. nor I really can't be bothered to take 2 sets of clothes, and so yay, nice outfit, and it makes me feel good to wear, so yay. Have some makeup on, hooray! And yeah, I think I'm gonna head out into the pitch black dark to get my train. And I had hoped I'd be able to show you the Christmas wreath this morning, and then forgot that the sun just doesn't come out when I'm at home at the moment, so I may not be able to share it with you today either, and I'm really sad because it's so cute, but maybe tomorrow.
Hi guys! Oh my goodness, so it is 8 o'clock and I just got to work, and I have to just kind of document this moment because this is the first time in about 2 months where I've made it to work kind of straight through without any hold-ups or train cancellations or problems like that. I literally got on the train and then I got straight from the train onto a tube, and then I went to the tube and got to the next train station, picked up my lunch. By the time I picked up my lunch, the platform had been called for my next train, and then I walked here, and it was the most stress-free journey that I've had in about 2 months. So I feel really great. I'm just making myself a cup of tea. I'm here before anybody else because it is super early. Like I said, it's about 8 o'clock. And our new assistant gets in about an hour, so I'm just going to get some prep done for her training, and then we're gonna kind of hit the ground running with today. So I will check in with you guys later, and right now I'm going to enjoy some lovely chamomile tea and possibly a little pastry because I've had a good morning and I feel like treating myself. Yay! Hi guys! I finished work. It was an amazing day, really productive, but my goodness, we have got so much going on at the moment, but luckily I now have someone to help. Hooray! And one of my other colleagues was back from her holiday, so it was really good to see her. But I am now just walking from work to the station to get the train to go to a restaurant to meet Emrys. So it's all very, very go, 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 but it's all good and I'm super excited. 1, to go and get food, and 2, to go and see the show tonight. So yay, it's all happening and I'm very excited. Hi, where are we? Ping pong. We got too much food. It's amazing though. Ooh. But too much. Oh.
Oh, holy hell, that's a big cat.
Pretty sure this is where all the rich people come to park their boats. It's pretty damn swish. We just ate all the food, all that food we had, and we hardly left any. We scoffed it like little piggies. And now we're walking around this marina, which is where all the posh people park their boats, isn't it, baby? And we might go and get a coffee because there's the swankiest looking Starbucks that I've ever seen here, because this is where the posh people that park their boats come to get their Starbucks coffee, and they can't get it at a regular Starbucks because they're too swanky.
It's basically like a posh drive-in ship Starbucks.
Ship.
Shit, like ship.
Ship.
In.
With a P.
With a P. Yeah, that's what I said.
I know, but people might think you said a naughty word.
No, no.
A ship. A ship stop.
Yeah.
Tower Bridge, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tower Bridge. Isn't it fancy? It's the closest I've ever been to Tower Bridge. And I lived in London for many years. Check out these swanky offices. Imagine looking out and seeing this every day, and right there is the Starbucks.
That's where we're going.
Swankiest Starbucks in the world.
Starducks. Stocks. Oh, I thought you said Starducks, like Starducks. Woo. Starbucks. Doesn't it look like something out of Disney World? The ceiling. Oh my god. This is the coolest Starbucks we've ever been to. Have we? That is very cool. Here we are, guys. This is Wilton's music hall. Isn't it amazing? Exactly as it was back when music halls were the thing. It's very exciting. Bear. Hi. Bear.
Hi.
It's Wilton.
I'm really excited.
This is really epic.
I wanted to come here just to see the building for such a long time and to get to see a play of one of my favourite stories that's about Christmas in December, and it's all a surprise that came from Christmas. It's the best thing ever.
Surprise! Ooh, Scarf is excited.
It's just trying to get some of your coffee.
I'm really excited. No, Licky Pug. I missed you too, but please, no more. Hey, down here. Come down here. No, Licky. Licky Pug. You're such a monster. You're such a monster. Oh, big yawns. Okay, I know you're happy to see us, aren't you? Someone's happy that we're home. We are home. Took a long time to get home because a load of the trains were cancelled. Ha 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 ha. Serves me right for celebrating the fact that all of my trains ran so well this morning. But we're back home with Roly. It was a really, really lovely evening. The play was really great. It was amazing being in Wilton's music hall after all this time. We've wanted to go there for ages, and unfortunately I wasn't allowed to take any photos or anything actually inside the music hall because I'd have loved to share that with you. It was an incredible venue, but I am absolutely knackered right now, cream crackered and knackered, and I'm gonna go to sleep. And I'll see you in the morning. I hope that you have enjoyed today's Vlogmas, and I'm going to get a very well-earned rest after a long, busy, but frankly quite marvellous day. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!